Hi everybody, this is Kiki from Niar Designs. I pray you're all doing well and are doing something that makes you happy. You guys have been waiting for this video for a while, so here it is. But before we begin, well, first let me tell you what we're doing. No, we're not making anything with it. Oh God, I got cornstarch on my hand. Sorry about that. We're making texture paste. But first, I wanted to talk to you about this texture paste and what I did. That's from my hands. Sorry about that. I should have cleaned up after. Okay, well, you guys are going to have to look at my knuckles. Sorry about that. Okay, what I want you to see is this here, and this. This is a rougher texture paste, and I'll be talking to you about that. But before we begin, because Lisa, my friend and subscriber, said, hey, you forgot the God's Gift box, or did I just miss it? Do you know? I'm like, no, it's me. I forgot that day. I guess it was for Monday's video, which was Altered Index. I didn't do the God's Gift box, you guys. I'm so sorry. I recorded like 3 videos in a row. Anyway, it's a thing. So again, sorry for the knuckles, but I've been playing, so I know what to tell you. Okay. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Matthew 5:10. Our Father, help us to lift our eyes above the disquieting things around us. Help us to center our thoughts and affections on you. Sorry about my voice going in and out. Allergies. Sorry about that as well. Here, let me just take a sip of tea. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so I made this with my homemade texture paste, and before I did this video, I wanted to try a few things out. So I know obviously what to tell you guys, right? And I know what it's capable of. So here, obviously, I did it through a stencil. This is the stencil I used. It is by, I think it's by, yeah, Elizabeth Craft Designs. Journal Stencils 5. It's S054, and that's S as in Sam. And you get 4 stencils. Hang on just a second. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's what the stencil is. You get 4 of them, like I said. These are the 4. I have used this and this. I really like the stencil. I've had no problem. I've used it with texture paste, with paint, with the blending tools. I've had no problem. So I really like those. Okay. So with this one, what I did, and we'll just continue to use the envelope. I just went in, this is my homemade texture paste, and I just took a little, and I just literally went like this. Obviously it wasn't so much, but that's basically all I did. Okay. And then just wanted to make it as rough, you know, as possible. You can like take your palette knife or finger or whatever and make, you know, like pounce on it, and it'll make it rougher. So just like that. Okay, that's that. Then, how am I closing it? I'll do them both at the same time. And then I will pause you and dry it just so you can see. So then I took the stencil. I'm just going to do a little bit over here. Okay. Now with this one, the stenciled one, you can see the color, right? It's not like this at all. So, but it's still in a stencil form. So I did something to the stencil, to the texture paste itself. Now, a long time ago, well, a few months back, my husband got me, this is sand. It's a bottle of orange sand. So I wanted to make kind of like that gritty paste, you know. So I'm like, I wonder if the sand will work for that. And it worked beautifully. And on top of that, love the color. But you can use this with regular sand. You know, I would suggest maybe not like beach sand, unless it's clean. You know, maybe you know, the sand that they have for like aquariums or what are they called? You know, with the terrariums. Maybe something like that, but even regular sand, you know, from like the beach would work, I believe, as long as it's fine. And you will see here, let me show you what I did. So I took just a little bit and that's again, because I'm just going to do a little bit. So obviously you would take out the amount that you're going to use. Obviously I'm just showing you, so I'm taking out just a little bit. And what I did was I took, he put a napkin in here. I took just, and as you can see, it's very, very fine. It's very fine sand. So what I did was that's probably a lot, but that's fine. And I just mixed it in with the texture paste. And now with this part, you do want to mix it quite well, so you don't get like a lot of white. You know, you want to get the sand. That's what it's all about, is the texture of the sand. You want that grittiness to it. And you can, I like making my own because I can control it better. So if I want it really gritty, I can do that. If I want it, you know, a softer, like this is a little soft. This is going to be grittier. So if I add more sand to this, it will obviously be grittier. So, you know, I would suggest just playing with it and seeing what you like better. Now, also, don't forget that you can add paint to this, or ink, or whatever it is that you like to play with. I didn't with this because I wanted to see the color of how it dried. And I really, you know what, maybe let's do that. Let me, all I have is, let me get some paint and we can see how the paint works with the the sand. Hang on just a sec. Okay, I just got gray acrylic paint. And let's see how, just a little bit. And let's see what, ooh, I like it. I like the color so far. I should probably get my mat and not use the glass because it's gonna scratch it. Didn't think about that. Not good. Okay, let's just see. Let's just put it right here. All this up. Okay, lift this off. I smudged it right at the end too. Oh man, I moved the thing, but that's okay. We get the idea. And the orange is not, but I don't know if you guys can see the little, like the sand particles in there, but in real life you can definitely see that. Okay, let me go wash up. I will dry this and then I'll be back and I'll show you the next part of it. Okay, it's all dry and that's pretty cool. I would say that with this, I would add more sand. It is rough, but not as rough as I would have liked it to be. This is rougher. I added more sand. But I still do see the little sand particles. It does have a nice texture. I personally would like a little bit more texture in this. This, however, came out nice and textured. So I'll show you what I did with this one. With this one, I took sprays. I took, what could you see? Let's use the Distressed Oxide Spray in Salvaged Patina. Let's use that one. Sorry if this is loud. Okay. And so you can obviously use that. Now, with this one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I put water on that. With this, I just use the spray itself, as you can see. I'm going to dry that. This is getting this is getting really melted, but that's fine. I wasn't going to use it for anything. This is killing me I don't have any other paper near me. I should have brought paper to dab the paint in. But yeah, I mean, it is taking it. So let me dry that, and then we'll try putting water on it and see what happens. Okay, I got book pages, so we could play. Okay, so it dried nice. I really like the divots in there. Let's see. This is just water. And let's see what this does. Yeah. And we'll try, let's try, I should have gotten these out before, but I didn't. Okay, we have tea dye. Let's do antique linen. Used these before, so they're not. And okay. I think using the water covers more of it, like that. This one, I believe I put it down, then I put water on it, and I can't remember. Actually, let me try that real quick. I want to see. Oh, I didn't bring my knife. Oh my goodness, hold on just a sec. Okay, sorry. I washed this from before. Okay, so I want to see if I did it while it was wet, because I think that's what I did. So let's just do kind of the same thing, right? Basically like that. And now let's, oh yeah, I think I like that better than, let's try with that. And now maybe, so yeah, then, because I don't want you to make it, I mean, play, but then not know what to do with it. So that's why I'm doing this part of it. When I show you how to make it, and it's really easy, I want you to be able to play with it and try all this, but not like make it and then, you know, not know what to do. So this will give you a few ideas. So if you have sand, definitely put sand in it. I'm going to go dry this up real quick, and then we'll come back and we will make some. Okay, that's how this came out. And I really like those swirls. It looks like a beach to me, like waves. It's not all the way dry because this was a little bit thick. But I really like how it came out. This one might have had the sand in it. I think this one had some sand in it, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this one had sand in it, and I wanted to see if the sand took, this one is the Stress Oxide Walnut Stain. Let's just see really quickly. So, yeah. That's what I did. Okay. So, this is the texture paste with the sand and the oxide. This is without, and you can definitely see the different textures, right? This is more textured. Let's put a little bit. Now, again, this is an envelope, so the paper's getting quite, but even when you put water on it, it comes out really nice. I really like that a lot. More so than this, but again, this one is just a blob, but I do like the texture of this one and the different colors, that green and blue. But again, you know me, I go for browns. Okay, let's get to making it. So this is what I use, okay? I use white glue, I use Elmer's, any white regular school glue. White acrylic paint. Now, you can use other colors if you want to make a different colored texture paste. So if you want a gray texture paste to begin with, by all means put gray or brown or whatever. I do white and then play around with it if I want different colors, because I never know. So this is just a cheapie. I think this one is from the Dollar Tree, if I remember correctly. I believe so. So yeah, just acrylic paint. And I use cornstarch. I know a lot of people use baby powder. When you pour baby powder or open it, it just poof, a big, I don't like to breathe that in. I have problems as it is. You know, my allergies and everything. This does not bother me. So I stick to the cornstarch. But again, you can use baby powder as well. So you do you. You will also need an airtight container. This is very important because of the glue and the paint. Obviously, it's going to dry quick. So you definitely want an airtight container. This works great for me. I don't know if you have this in your area. But this gelato comes in this, and I love these. I use these containers for a lot of different things, but it works wonderfully. This texture paste, I mean, you can see that's all I put in here, and I should probably clean it out at some point, but I've had this in here for a long time. Okay, I forgot to get a spoon. I thought I was all ready. I apologize. I'm going to pause you one more time. Okay, so got the spoon. So I'm just gonna add it with this. I hope that's okay for you guys. So I put 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Now it's very hard for me because I don't like go, there's not an exact recipe for this. It's all on, and it really does depend on weather too. It all, like how you like it. Like for me, this is a bit too thick. I like it a bit runnier. So if you want it runnier, then add more glue and paint. So it's basically how you want it, which is why, again, I like this. So I'm just going to add a tablespoon of the white glue. We'll try like a tablespoon of each, and so you can see the consistency. Even though I do have a little bit of the other left, you can still, you know, you can still see, I believe. So, okay, white glue's in. Then you do the same with the white paint. Now, I have seen people do it and put like water in it. I don't know. You do whatever you want. At this point, it really is up to you. And now I will put the cornstarch in, and I will probably use, I want it like half. That's good enough. I start with, ooh, sorry about that. I start with half first, and then I add accordingly after I mix it. And I will show you like the consistency that I like it, and you can kind of get a feel once you're doing this for how you like it. But again, that's it. I mean, basically, that's the recipe. Now you can add more glue, more paint, more cornstarch. Again, all on your preference. This is a little too thick, so I'm going to add a little bit more paint. And that's basically what I do. That's how I measure. So I cook the same way, by the way. My girls always say, you know, can I have the recipe for? And they're like, oh, Mom, you gotta write down. I don't know. I do it by eye. I can't help it. So I'm not great at this, you guys. I'm so sorry. Which is why I started with the tablespoon. I figured, you know, this way, at least it gives us a starting point. And I like it about like that. So you want it like a little bit thinner than peanut butter. That's basically the consistency you're looking for. I think any more liquidy, I think it would be too thin. Maybe we can try a little bit more of this. And I make it to go. So basically what that means is I make a little bit at a time. And again, it lasts me, of course, it's all on how you use it, right? But this isn't something for me personally that I use all the time. However, I will say that I will definitely use the one with the sand in it more often. I really like that a lot. That's like one of my favorite things now. So yeah, so just remember the cornstarch will make it thicker. So if your paint maybe is thinner, or your glue maybe isn't Elmer's and it could be thinner, I mean, use a cheap glue. It's fine. Any white glue. So if that's thinner, then you might need more cornstarch, or if you prefer baby powder. I just, again, I won't use baby powder, so, but yeah, this is good. So I know you can't really see, but that's the consistency. And we can use that. My fingers are gross anyway, so this is fine. And now I wanted to make, oh, why am I shutting it? Oh my, I'm so used to, again, please, 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 definitely don't forget to cover it. It will dry very quickly. I did want to see how quick that, I mean, it's it dries so fast, which it's a good thing, but not if it's the whole jar, right? Okay, let's put this stuff out of the way. And I want to try one more thing with the sand. I want to try, what's it called? The ink with the sand. So let me clean up and then I'll be right back. Okay, I got a little mat, so I don't want to worry about scratching. Yeah, okay, so we're going to take a little bit of out what we just made. Yeah, this is nice consistency. Yeah, yeah, like that. Perfect. Okay, so let's just take a little bit out. We'll put a little bit of sand in there because I want to see. Oh, I wasn't gonna do, well, okay. I wanted to see the ink. We can do more. Let's see how it will take with the sand too, actually. And we'll do more to see how it'll do with the ink. And I will use a re-inker. That's all I have. I have those alcohol inks too, but I'm really curious to see. Let's use the Distress Oxide Scorched Timber. This is the re-inker that I got. It was a set with the pad. So Amazon had it as a set, and so I got that. I noticed that you have to, okay, that's good enough. All right, let's just put a drop in. Okay, because these obviously are highly pigmented. So let's see how it works. Oh, I really like that, because you know what I'm kind of looking for, you know, that the what's it called, grit paste or something. That's kind of what I'm trying to go for, and this really looks this kind of looks like it. Okay, I'm not mad at this at all. All right, let's see. Oh, I like this. Oh, this is gonna be my favorite. Look at that. Oh, I hope you guys can see the texture. See, I love texture. I love texture. Let's see now with a little bit of alcohol ink, just so you can see what you have and play around with whatever it is that you have. But you have a base, right? We did it. You can now obviously it's going to ruin my map, but I mean, I don't care. Let's go for what? Lettuce. And this is Ranger alcohol inks, Tim Holtz alcohol ink in lettuce. Let's let's do one drop. Let's see. I think you need more. Okay, let's do 2 drops. So I've done 2 drops in total, but again, it was just a very little bit, right? So I think I'm gonna do another one. I mean, I like that color, but I think I want, oh, I didn't mean it. That was a big old drop. That was bigger than, but I do like the color-ish. But I think this would look really nice with like a more of a pastel palette. Okay, so let's try that as just like a regular texture paste. So see how smooth that is compared to how gritty that is. Okay guys, so I'm going to clean up and I'll dry this so you can see the end, and then we'll say goodbye, okay? Okay guys, so this is the grip paste or crypt paste that we try to make, the faux. I really like this a lot. This is with the alcohol ink. It's very smooth, but obviously it did take the alcohol ink. You just have to, you know, put to the color that you want. But this, I love this. So I did try taking that. I just, I heated it, so now it's all over. Oh, Kiki made a mess, as always. But I did try to put it on the stencil just to see if it would work, and obviously you can tell it works really nice. This is the other, you know, part of this, but it has texture. I love the color. I really like this. I think I'm going to make like a separate jar just of this because I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that. So, and then before, this was the one that we tried. I dried it first, then I sprayed. This, I just added too much paint. This was with paint. This was putting it on wet. It did take, this is the sand that I did before. This was already dried, and I just sprayed it with the Distressed Oxide, and as you can see, I really like this a lot. And then you can, now that it's dry, you know, you can keep adding water. What will happen, just one more thing, I just want to see if I can if it would take this as well. Now I know that some of them like will take up or give you the color of what's on there if you've used like oxide sprays or the pads. You know, the oxide pads or the regular ink pads. I know that some of the texture paste will bring up that color. I can't remember if this does or not. I'm sorry, I should have tried it. But, you know, go ahead, play with it, see what you think. Let me know in the description below if you're going to try this. If you do, let me know how it works. I'll leave the email. The email's always in my bio anyway, but I'll leave my email in the description too. Let me know what you guys think of this, though. I'm really curious to know if you guys have used this before, if you have a different recipe that you want me to try, or to add something to the recipe. Another medium maybe, or anyway, just let me know what you think, and yeah, if you like this, if you'll try it for sure. All right, guys, with that, I'll say goodbye. I'll wish you all an extremely blessed rest of your night, day, or morning, wherever you are in this world. I love you. God bless you. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, please consider subscribing and liking, and definitely comment. I really want to know what you guys think of this, and your opinions, if you have questions, comments, concerns, whatever. All right, guys, bye.